Good morning, year one. We are going to continue writing how to make a disgusting sandwich. I need your help to edit my sentence. This is a part of my method. I will read it for you, so read along with me. 5. Following that, chop a tomato and place on top of the cheese. 6. Put one slice of bread on top of the other to make a sandwich. Use your writing checklist and pause the video and spot those 3 mistakes. Okay, let's go through our answers. What is the first mistake that you spotted? Well done. You saw that we needed a full stop at the end of our first sentence. You use your writing checklist to help you and look for full stops. And you noticed we didn't have one at the end of our first sentence. Well done. What other mistake have you spotted? Well done. Again, using a writing checklist, you were looking for capital letters. We have a capital letter in our first sentence, but oh no, we haven't got it in our second sentence. So what word needs a capital letter? Well done. Put needs a capital letter, capital P, nice and tall, making sure our capital letters are taller than the rest. Well done. What is the last mistake that you have spotted? Excellent, that was a tricky one. Put one slice of bread. One is not spelt correct. I know it sounds like but one is a tricky red word, and I know year one knows how to spell one. Can you tell me how to spell one? Excellent. We have to spell one. Fantastic. Keep learning your red words. Let's go through our writing checklist and make sure we have everything. Have we got capital letters? Yeah, capital F, capital P for the start of our sentences. Have we got full stops? We need full stops at the end of our sentences. We have one after cheese and one after sandwich. Excellent. Do we have finger spaces? Yeah, I can see between each word I have a finger space. And are your letters on the line? Yes, all my letters are on the line and I don't have any floating letters or alien letters. Fantastic. Today, we are going to learn all about adverbs. We need to know what an adverb is. We need to know when to use an adverb in your sentence, and you will be able to use an adverb in your method today. Adverb. Can we all say adverb? Adverb. I can't hear you, it needs to be louder than that. Adverb. Adverb. Well done. An adverb is a word that describes a verb. Can we say verb? Verb. And a verb we know is an action or doing word. So a verb could be we are running, we are eating, we are walking, we are skipping. So it's something that you are doing. And the adverb describes that. So you're describing yourself either walking or running or jogging. So the adverb describes the verb, the action. And adverbs usually end in ly. So it's a great trick. If you see a word end in ly, it's usually an adverb. So here we have a sentence. He ate his breakfast quickly. Quickly is our adverb because quickly ends in ly, and the word quickly tells us how he's eating his breakfast. So if we just had the sentence, he ate his breakfast, he could be eating his breakfast slowly. He could be eating his breakfast calmly. We don't know. So the adverb gives us extra detail and tells us he's probably really hungry, and that's why he's eating it so quickly. Now we're going to watch a video all about adverbs.
The adverb train station. If you want to find out about adverbs, there is no better place. An adverb tells you how something happens. Here is a train moving quickly on the track. Quickly is an adverb here, as it describes how fast the train is moving. And look, here is another train. This one is moving very slowly on the track. Slowly is an adverb here, as it describes how fast the train is moving. Oh, here is a group of passengers waiting patiently for their train. Patiently is the word describing the verb waiting. Oh dear, here's the gorilla monster. He wants to play with the train. Oh, you are playing nicely with the train, aren't you? Nicely is the adverb here, as it describes how the gorilla monster is playing with the train. Playing is the verb because that is what the gorilla monster is doing. An adverb describes the nature of a verb. The gorilla monster expertly launched the train into space.
Okay, I need your help to put these words into adverbs. So we have the word quiet, and to make it into adverb we add ly. So quiet becomes quietly. Quick becomes quickly. So I want you to pause the video and write down all the adverbs for the words even, slow, soft, calm and generous. So we know our trick to add ly. So I want you to turn these words into adverbs. Pause the video and have a go. Okay, let's go through our answers. So even becomes evenly. Well done, evenly. You could evenly pour the jam over the tart. Slow becomes slowly. The boy walked slowly down the corridor. Soft becomes soft. Can't hear you. Softly. Softly. Fantastic. Calm becomes calmly. Calmly. He walked back to the classroom. And the last one, generous becomes generously. He generously poured chocolate all over his pancakes. Well done. Now let's have a think about our instructions of how to make a disgusting sandwich. We need to think about what adverbs could we have in our writing today. So here are a few examples I came up with. Carefully place the mouldy bread on top. Slowly cut the sandwich. Quickly chop the dirty worm. We're not going to have a juicy tomato today. We are going to have something really gross. So I have chosen a dirty worm, and I'm going to do that really quickly because I don't want to do it slowly because it's gross. I'm going to do it nice and quickly so it's nice and over with, and then I can chuck it in my sandwich. So have a think now. Pause the video and have a think. What adverbs are you going to use in your method today? Can you tell me some of your ideas? Really good ideas. Fantastic. Okay, I need your help for our taught task. We need to spot the adverbs in the sentence. So I'm going to read all the sentences for you, and I want you to pause the video and spot them. Our first sentence is, Tom ran quickly around the playground. Mia carefully brushed her hair. Reese shouted loudly. Year 1 quietly waited in the hall. Pause the video and spot those adverbs. Okay, ready to go for our answers? Are you sure? Okay, we are ready. Let's find our adverbs. The first sentence is, Tom ran quickly around the playground. Which word is our adverb? Well done, quickly. Quickly is our adverb. Quickly is describing our verb ran, because Tom ran. Did he run slowly? Did he run calmly? No, he ran quickly, and quickly is giving us extra description of how he ran. Sentence number 2. Mia carefully brushed her hair. Which word is our adverb? Well done. Carefully is our adverb. Carefully, she brushed her hair. Our verb is brushed. Brushed is the thing that she is doing. She's brushing her hair, and carefully tells me that she's probably doing it nice and slowly to make sure her hair is nice and neat. Number 3, Reese shouted loudly. Which is our adverb? Well done. Loudly. He shouted. So shouted is our verb. So Reese is shouting. But how is he shouting? Loudly. It's telling us Reese is shouting really loud, probably in the playground to get someone's attention really loudly. Not really quietly. He's shouting really loudly. Well done. And our last sentence, Year 1 quietly waited in the hall, which is our adverb. Fantastic. Quietly is our adverb. Quietly, we can spot our ly at the end, and quietly is telling us that they waited. So the verb is waited. They are waiting in the hall, and it's telling us they're not waiting loudly. They're waiting quietly in the hall, and I know all of Year 1 do that. They wait quietly. Fantastic. Today, we are going to be writing the rest of our method in our instructions. We are going to go through our actions and our words. So I want to make sure we have our capital letters ready. Are you ready? Are you sure? Do we need a capital letter? No, we start with 5. Tricked you, see who was paying attention. Okay, we have 5. Capital letters now. Following that, chop a tomato and place on top of the cheese. 6. Put one slice of bread on top of the other to make a sandwich. 7. Finally, cut the sandwich in half with a knife. 8. In the end, eat and enjoy. Well done. So in our method today, we're not going to have chopping a tomato and placing on top of cheese. Those are delicious ingredients, and we need ingredients that are going to be gross and disgusting. So here are some ideas that I have. We could generously sprinkle dirty soil. Got my adverb generously. We could pour the sticky slime evenly to make sure it covers all the bread. Slowly place the filthy feathers. You want to do it slowly because feathers are very delicate. We have carefully cut the mouldy old cheese. Pause the video and have a think. What are you going to do in your method? What gross ingredients do you have? And what are you going to do to put those in your sandwich? Think of an adverb as well. Can you tell me your ideas? Really good. The ingredients are gross and you remembered your adverb. Well done. In our method, we're still going to have the steps 6 and 7, where we need to put one piece of bread on top of the other, and 7 is where we have to cut the sandwich in half. So you're still going to have those steps, but you're going to challenge yourself and put an adverb in. So you might have finally cut the sandwich in half slowly, or put the bread on top of the other carefully or slowly. But 8 is where we get to have a lot of fun. 8 in our delicious sandwich was in the end, eat and enjoy. Are we going to eat and enjoy our disgusting sandwich? No, we are not. Our sandwich has so many gross ingredients. It has slugs and worms and feathers and slime and mud. We do not want to eat that, so we have to think, what are we going to do with our disgusting sandwich? Here are some ideas I came up with. In the end, give to your worst enemy to enjoy. Hold your breath and tuck in. I bet you've got even better ideas than me. Have a think now of what you're going to do in the end with your disgusting sandwich. Write it down or have a think. Tell me your idea. Oh, excellent idea. Really good. Even better than mine. Well done. Now, Miss Bainey is going to have a go at writing her sentence. So I'm going to use the exact same thing that you will have. You have your method here and you have steps 5, 6, 7 and 8. And I have my story map to here to help me about what I can write for each section. So I am going to have a go using my story map. Year 1, I have written my date at the top of my page, which is Thursday, the 14th of January, 2021. So make sure you have the date at the top. Then you're going to write 5 and a dot next to it, ready for our 5th step. I need to think, what ingredients do I have left? So I'm going to look to my what you will need. And then I know I have a slimy worm left. So I need to think, what am I going to do with my slimy worm? I'm going to chop it up. I need to think of an adverb carefully. But first, before I can write, I carefully chop my slimy worm. I need to think of a time conjunction to start my sentence with. So I know I haven't used after that. Capital A for after. After that, have my comma. After that, carefully. Gonna have my adverb carefully. Carefully, make sure I have my ly at the end. Carefully, finger space, chop, chop, a. Make sure I've got my adjective here. Really important. Remember your adjective. Slimy. Slimy worm. Worm. And place on top of the. Now we're not going to have cheese here, so I need to think about what ingredients I put down before this. I know in mine I have dirty leaves, so I need to place it on top of the dirty. Got my adjective dirty, whirl and twirl. Dirty leaves. Now I've got to make sure I have a full stop at the end of my sentence. Let's read through that one together. After that, carefully chop a slimy worm and place on top of the dirty leaves. Now we're going to go on to step number 6, so we're going to miss a line and go on to the next one. 6. Now this is where we can follow our steps from our delicious sandwich. We're going to put one slice of bread on top of the other to make a sandwich. I am going to put an adverb at the start of my sentence to describe how am I going to put that slice of bread. I am going to gently, capital G, What 2 letters do I need for my adverb? Well done. And L-Y. Gently put one. How do I spell one? Excellent. Tricky red word. One. Gently put one slice of bread on top of the other better letter to make. How do I spell make? A. Well done. We have our chatty friend A, make a cake. To make a, what are we making? Well done. We're making a sandwich. And if you want to challenge yourself, you could write to make a disgusting sandwich, to make a gross sandwich. Now we're on to step number 7. So we're going to go on to the next line. Right, 7. Now this is where we can also follow a story map where we cut the sandwich in half with the knife. So we're going to have my time conjunction. Finally, capital F-I-N-A-L-Y. Finally, cut the sandwich. Cut the sandwich in half. How am I going to cut it? What adverb could I have? Am I going to cut it quickly? Could I cut it slowly? Excellent. Finally, cut the sandwich in half. Got my adverb. Slow. Blow the snow. What 2 letters do I need for my adverb? Well done. L-Y. Finally, cut the sandwich in half slowly with the knife. Now, knife has a silent k at the start. Knife. What do I need at the end of my sentence? Well done, a full stop. And we're on to step number 8, our last step, where we're going to have our in the end. We can use that from our text. In the end. In the end. Now this is the really fun part where we can think about what are we going to do with our disgusting sandwich. What are you going to do? Are you going to be super brave, hold your breath and eat it? Or could you do something else? I know I'm going to give it to my worst enemy to enjoy. And I can also challenge myself and use an adverb here. In the end, I'm going to cautiously means because I'm so scared, I'm going to carefully give it to my enemy, cautiously give it to them, because I'm really scared what they're going to think about my disgusting sandwich. In the end, cautiously give it to your worst enemy to enjoy. Toy for a boy. Enjoy. What do I need at the end? A full stop. Now, once you have finished your 4 steps, your 5, 6, 7 and 8, you have to read back your work, and you can use your writing checklist to help you, looking for capital letters, full stops, finger spaces, and make sure your spelling is correct. You can use a dictionary or you can use our words in our lesson to help you and from the story map. So let's read through my instructions. 5. After that, carefully chop a slimy worm and place on top of the dirty leaves. Got my full stop and my capital letter. And I have my adverb carefully and my time conjunction after that. 6. Gently, I've got my adverb, put one slice of bread on top of the other to make a sandwich. And I've got my full stop at the end. 7. Finally, got my time conjunction, cut the sandwich in half slowly, got my adverb here, with the knife, got my full stop at the end. 8. In the end, that's my time conjunction, cautiously, my adverb, give it to your worst enemy to enjoy. Now it's your turn to write the rest of your method. You're going to write step 5, 6, 7 and 8. So you should be writing 4 steps today, and in the end you would have made your disgusting sandwich. Make sure you have capital letters, full stops, finger spaces, and then you're writing on the line. Don't forget, today's lesson is all about adverbs, so I want to see you put as many adverbs in as possible. Also, don't forget to challenge yourself and put adjectives in your work. Describe the disgusting worm or the filthy feathers. Always challenge yourself and always put adjectives in your work. I can't wait to see your work uploaded onto Seesaw later. Good luck!